Love how the camera, you seen the picture it just took? You know, I love how the camera took a picture. And then I'm feeling a headache because another person said, what doesn't a person have at a time? I said, I done got rid of certain energies that was in me that was tormenting me because they were mad what individuals doing. And then as I'm viewing things, they showing me all type of situations. So I just said, yo, fuck it. I just put something out a certain type of way because I can't, I can handle it, but I just don't want to deal with it. And any top, anyway, it don't matter. Anyway, don't worry about it. But I'm gonna just say this: I was just watching the sweetest kiss in the Asian movie. You know, Galwen pues Pentori ko panda geneta, Tontori ko nana geneta, Cabras, Garbere pues, Garpe pues, Ganbami to Pagani. Anyway, listen to what I'm telling you, right? Oh man, I'm sorry to be thinking certain thoughts, and then in a place like this, where there's other people, and I'm not in the precise space of my own human condition, a certain type of way of my own comfort. Not a good thing because a person's trying to. It's just like you ever had somebody buried on a cemetery, and then another person wants to be buried on the same land of your family cemetery that's sacred because he wants to rob your family of light because a person says, well, your family must be like your, some, I'm the Ram, so I'm hiding all gods, but if I was a light and I came down, you think another person should know what the fuck is going on between me and you? Really, it happily is me because I'm the light of all lights and I never lost nothing, right? All right. I lost certain things though. You want to know what it is? Shit that never was in my life. I lost. But listen, I've never been an ignorant or stupid nigga, so I'll just show you how real it is. So let me just show you how real this is, right, man? Some Asian people, my family's Asian, but my family had a time, they wanted they wanted me to be so desperate for pussy to pay for pussy because they wanted an excuse to say I led the way for hoeing the astrological empress and acknowledge full about it. But the thing is, one time, one time I was with this chick and she wanted some money, but for some reason, Shorty wanted more than money at the time, right? So you could call me a scumbag or dirtbag because Shorty wanted to fuck me anyway. So she she asked me for bread, and then I gave her some money and stuff, and then she was supposed. You know what I paid her for though? I paid her for just to give me a little comfort at the time, and then she just a way just to make me feel good and stuff. You know what she decided to do? She gave she gave me a nice how can I say this? She touched me. She started making sure that I was like I was happy, joking with me and stuff. And then next thing you know, she started giving me some head, right? I was kind of shocked, like I didn't know that's what she wanted to do to make me feel good because I know she needed money, right? But I was supposed to chill with somebody else that day. When she did something like that, I said, "Oh, you over here giving me head? No, 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 no. I don't need no head." I said, "I don't need no head." I wanted some cash, but then she's looking at me like, well, this and the other, and then I'm like, yo, I could get up and go and stuff. So I got up to go, and then she laid down, and then she was like, "Yo, come, come." I was like, "Oh man." But I'm looking at her at the time like I must have a wonderful sensation the, the feeling that I'm receiving and the feeling that one is amplifying at the time must feel hella wonderful Not even, I can't even say hello wonderful because I'm helium. I'm helium. So it must be heavenly wonderful, the feeling that she was receiving at the time. And she charged me to give her that feeling, right? I said that's impossible for somebody to do something like that. Let me show you something so real. One time I was, the movie The City of the Gods is about me, right? The guys was like, oh, I'm gonna do something and don't go jerk off and don't go do this. I said, how the fuck you gonna tell me not to jerk off and stuff? I'm glad that you know that though, but I could jerk off and stuff. It's not gonna do nothing to me. And if something happens to my dick when I jerk off, you're gonna be the fucked up one because you wanna know why? That's just the energy bruising me because it wants to murder your privacy at the time. So, and I didn't even touch no pussy, but you're gonna find out why I should have had pussy instead of jerking off. I told the nigga that. The nigga got super scared when I said that to him, huh? This is a long time ago. They made a movie about this. It's called City of the Gods and stuff. So the nigga was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, alright. Hmm. So one day, I just jerked off. A nigga jerking off, callus on the hands from working out, bruised my dick, right? I was like, wow, look at that, huh? Should have never did that for me, right? Niggas was dying and didn't know why they were dying all the time. The other person said, how real is what I'm saying? If you had a skin sample, it's like a skin sample, you don't need to scrape somebody's skin or rub somebody's skin off. You could just take I could come out the shower and just freshly sweat. And then you got the cleanest skin sample there is. Because it produced a natural skin from even the water so you could test my my melanin of my anatomy because I don't have cellular activity. I have melanin. Another person with celestial activity. They got cellular activity. They got a form of matter. I got melanin. There's a difference. My 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 melanin is higher than your matter. Melanin is futuristic, higher than the natural matter. A person says a point of high acknowledgement. Yeah, I'm surpassed your point of high acknowledgement. I'm on a higher scale than your high acknowledgement of your matter. Because if you were on a mountaintop, I'm what you were looking for. I could just be sitting in the cold, freezing, and something to let you know you're listening. What you're looking for is it is somewhere, and then you need to go get it because that's how valuable it is. It's so real. Another person will come looking for me at a time, just to see, just to be able to save their life. Because if they don't come get me, they end up dead. Just like when I jerked off in the city of the gods and they got scared, and then I murdered all them fake fucking niggas at the time. Oh, you gotta know what happened though. We were in the Hispanic islands during that time. Another person's like, "What's going on with me, yo? Who is this nigga?" And I was like, "Who is this nigga? I'm the nigga that made the land. The nigga that literally gave this planet water. You wanna know who am I? You're about to find out who am I." Yeah, niggas was real scared of me back then. Yo, my nigga, let me tell you something. So this chick took money from me just to get a feeling. So she tried to rob, this Asian chick tried to rob my family more than what she even knew and had at the time. And it was an older chick, you know. But we were cool. It was nothing, the chick I was supposed to be with, you know, my wife for Ixa, or my wife China. I was supposed to be with them, but I wasn't with them. Another nigga tried to fuck her over, and I don't know if she realized what was going on with her. That was real fucked up. And then imagine that me naturally enriching the anatomy of a family to be beyond rich and to straight yo, I would have been with my wife for Ixa. Yo, my nigga. Her family would have moved me so fast you wouldn't even believe it. My wife China, yo, I would have slept with my wife China. Her family her family probably would have moved out of Asia in the United States, and we would have moved far away in the country where nobody could see us for a long time. Another person having a certain type of sensation in life, they gotta figure out what's that sensation about. Imagine that I went to hit. Oh, I can't tell you what happened. Sorry to hear that. I'm a man of real regard and real refinement. A person looked at me and they were like, "This man is a miracle." They had an earthquake and they looked at me and they were like, "You're a miracle, man, for real." Like, oh man. Just a little while ago, I was watching the television. This nigga gave this girl a sweet kiss, and my head started ringing at the time. I'm like, why is my head hurt? But the girl he gave a kiss to, probably the girl he gave a kiss to wasn't meant to have a certain energy, and then she said she was without, and she manipulated. You ever had somebody stalk somebody's internet system? Because there's this chick that keeps stalking my internet system. And you think she was jumping through the system, timing situations because she don't have something, went and received the energy from my family a certain type of way. She wasn't a part of my family a certain type of way, and then tried to murder my family in the paradigm of time because, you know, my family, I am, I am, this chick that I'm speaking about tried to kill me when I was being free. But it's because I had more than her at the time, and she was mad at the fact that I had more than her and she just didn't know what life was about yet. And then I'm looking at her situation like, you think she's tactically a tactical assassin? Because if people want my economic system in my land, what is she doing? And I know this government is in debt to me. How is she traveling within my communication system like that? And then on top of it, this is a chick that didn't honor me when it came to my humane condition and my harmony of my heart. And I'm the real astrological emperor of all love. So how did that happen with the government supposed to be educated? And then I'm the real, yo listen my nigga, I'm the real glory man. You think you didn't know that? So what are you telling me now? Hmm. So I'm over here jerking off in the house with these niggas running in the basement around the corner of some house somewhere because they didn't want people to see when they were having sex. And then they just going crazy in some pussy when they want to. And I'm over here dying, jerking off and shit. Yo, my nigga, I jerked off when I was a kid while I look so old. So my wife is gonna be with some some asshole nigga that just wanna be with young girls and shit, and then I can't be with my wife because he 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 want my listen. Imagine a man that says he wants my wife to get paid so he can rob my wife. So he wants me to pay my wife to have sex with me so he could take her money and take her value, like he low panning her, stole her energy, like he murdered and killed her, and then do whatever to her. So if I call her real empress, nobody should know because he got a little date with his girlfriend and shit. And then he's gonna fuck me over for a time for my wife and murder and kill my wife and murder. And then what did I get shot for? Because my wife is gonna have to answer me what the fuck I got shot for in a paradigm for. You know, my nigga, I'm just gonna call my family in certain places. The system better get in contact with my family of love because either they make the choice either end all existence or what am I gonna watch? Because I don't want to watch piece by piece. I don't got time for that. My headache just now. I'm watching a movie and nigga just gave a girl a kiss that I don't think she should have had because the way she already made me feel in the physical reality, and then she's trying to rob my family after dishonoring me in the humane condition of the physical reality. They ain't no calling cops for shit like that. So my nigga, I was drift off for a little while ago watching this movie, right? When I looked, it was my wife in a way, right? But I know the difference of the physical reality because it's like my son having a girlfriend with my real wife, my literal wife in the metaphysical realm. I ain't no stalker, my nigga. I'm the real emperor. You can find out for yourself. This is how real it is I'm to myself. My real wife is in the metaphysical realm, right? And then I'm looking at my son's girlfriend manipulating my emotions to take advantage of my son in physics. I'm wondering, I'm the real emperor of all love. I'm looking at my son like he's a dickhead because you have some stupid bitch that want to make you suffer because of who I am and because who she's not. So she wants to become she wants to be like who I am for, for she could show off to other people and then murder and kill my son. So if there was a robbery, is it going down? What is it? Nourishment, physics, nourishment, emotional, and finance. Wow. And then comfortability. I'm already renting and I own this plane. Wow. And I'm the real read. I'm the real Rod, the real read. You know, reflect, read, Ralph Lauren R to the E, and I'm renting right now. Ain't that fun? Why am I renting when I'm the owner? So what happened? People were what were they? What were they? Oh man. What were they? Sanitation, and then they had sponsorships to overthrow royal and imperial families. So individuals would get their happiness or something. What you were renting out your happiness for some stupid shit. Yeah, that didn't make no sense, man. You know, a person's mad that you can just do what you want to do, and then you have people that didn't know the education. All of a sudden, their family and nothing new under the sun. They didn't pay attention to their education before. I woke up at a paradigm from getting shot and remembering everything. Other people they didn't do their things and know what the fuck they were supposed to do from before, and then all of a sudden, I'm going through these type of situations for stupid people that saying they want to learn something now to do the Clash of the Titans. Mm. So a nigga going to pick up money to break my business just for you to open it up after taking my money and shit? Or did he pick up my money and still have my money and told me he didn't get my money and shit? Or am I supposed to go to jail like the 300 politics because other niggas want to go around fucking niggas' girls and coming up with an excuse because certain time is coming, so they'll lie to Empress and tell her why she can't manifest and stuff because they don't want to get murdered. Hey man, I'm not going to jail though. I'm gonna just sit right here real comfortable there, but good looking, thanks, man. Thanks, man. You worried about the Empress. The Empress is worried about me. You should think about what I'm saying. Wow, man. Hmm. Hmm. Matter of fact, the force and the breath of life and the reason of the force of life for people to even breathe. You think about how many people that shouldn't wake up for the next day. That should really be, for real. I think that should be happening for a lot of people. You should tell me how it feels for a little while. You should have, if you can rent yourself out, if you feel like you did somebody a favor for saving your humane condition, and then you feel like you're waking up at a time like, oh wow, like this is awakening, then guess what? I did a lot of magic for the reason of the herb. I'm repairing the magic after recovering at a point in time because people still decide to try to give me headaches because they agreed because your bacteria, virus infections, or your fuck ups who wants to know your secrecy, like they're voting for your power, so they could finger pop your moms, so your moms wouldn't even be alive, so they could run up in your house and find out how you knew what you knew. And then next thing you know, they worried because I'm repairing the magic, and they ain't getting on a level high enough because they're scared time is coming to near where your mom where I'm already here, and then your mom's making more comfortable for situations certain type of way, so she shouldn't. Yo, listen, man. You know something, man? That's like coming home and seeing cops are raping my wife. It might, something. It might be black. It might be black people. You wanna know why I say this? A person says, "What happened during the times of slavery?" I said, some people they did fucked up things when it came to their human condition. They wore the astrological empress like a dress. They had families giving them honor for certain things that fucked up their reality by coming out in darker consciousness because of certain things that happened. Another person said, but why would that happen? Well, the reason why that would happen is because certain people took certain oaths, certain things that a person did aggravated the empress comfortability a certain type of way that was naturally killing her because they wanted to kill her from the intentions anyway because if they made an oath of being a certain type of way because of the conditions of their thought, of their mental, it was a reflection of a person that knew something that they were forcing at a time to do something for them that they all came up with a plan to fuck up her human condition and in the paradigm of time to manipulate the family that didn't realize what was going on. They made them feel bad about the situation and what they did a long time ago, how they pressured an empress that was a wonderful person, killed her humane condition that caused stress, and they just didn't want individuals to remember the reason of their first war, of their dignity, of their first education, and who they were when it came to love. And a lot of people fear a lot of people being in love because why? Because during the times of love, there was after the times of love of the golden age, there was a literal galactical war because everybody lived the times of love with the intensity. And it was so wonderful. Individuals got to refine in the humane condition in the physical reality, got to a higher level of their education, and then the people that couldn't refine because their mentality and what was going on caused a type of turmoil because they wanted to be different and then they wasn't getting up that level because they weren't met. You know how a person says a man is I'm glory. You know how a person says you're destined to be a a a man of honor in your life. And then people walk that walk. There was so much people walking a certain type of walk at a time that when individuals seen the higher rising of a whole astrological tree a certain type of way at a time of the elders, people were wondering like, well, how did they do this? How did they do that? And then you had other individuals that wasn't on the level that made a certain choice and then just didn't have the same outcome because the person who they were And then on top of it, when they wanted to do something, they got so jealous of what they seen at the time that when they took the oath and they found out, yo, who did that? How did you do this? And then they started questioning, the Aphrodite spirit. They started questioning Aphrodite. They started saying this, that, and I just come home to my wife, yo, listen, stop speaking to your homegirls. They don't know. The reason why they're like that is because they don't know. You know, your son, your son aggravated you a certain type of way. I'm already on the other side of the place. You don't got time to have that type of situation that'll kill you if you come out a certain type of way. That shit'll literally kill you and absorb your power. And yo, listen, babe, I don't know what type of boss you hanging out with niggas at the time. I don't know what the kids are telling you when I'm not around, and they're aggravating you. They're aggravating you. You looking at me certain ways, and I'm the one that made you. Be careful. You can't have no more kids with me right now. She was like, "What do you think?" Listen, babe. The way the being I am in a humane condition in the physical reality is so high that if you make me feel like I shouldn't have sex with you a certain type of way, you're gonna have a certain type of child and you don't know nothing about the human condition and how to make love. There's a difference. Don't listen to people that want to spoil what we have because everything we have is so wonderful. Don't let people fuck it up in the physical reality. Don't listen to people that can't feel the natural vibration and intensity because they're not me and I'm the man that made all existence. You, it's so real. You witnessed it even at the time of your being. And then when you know this, you're gonna realize it's really me, and then you're gonna have to literally do something to stop that type of situation. Because, baby, if I stick around, you ain't gonna like what you really see that could happen, and why the reason it happened. And the person says, what are you speaking about? I'm like, your babe. I don't want to have to conquer everybody because they tried to kill what I loved and what I made for myself. I'm not gonna sit back and die because another person wants to kill me because I have love. A person didn't know they're not gonna take advantage of my physical reality like that. Another person will I said, well, listen, I'll sit back, but when you realize what I'm saying, I hope you can make it to me because by then I ain't gonna wanna hear no excuse. I'm gonna show you who I really am at the time. And then she did I'm not going through that for nobody. I already went through, I have empathy. I'm not going through for no fake broke hope. Oh shit. I could tell you the family who to go ask. Oh man. A person says, so why am I getting all this answers? Why don't you know it for yourself already? Why is the human condition so fucked up? Why don't you go and find out who made all the first books in his said education? Why don't you find out your light or your element and ask him who made this planet? I'm not one of them figures. You can find out on your own. You think you know so much, you're gonna end up stupid all the time. You're gonna look real stupid because even the planet is gonna identify. So that's how fucking stupid another person gonna be. But they wanna see what I'm doing because they wanna be the killer thing, my nigga. I don't got time. Matter of fact, I'm glad that you're gonna do it. You don't kill another person gonna die anyway. Another person said, "Oh, dude, that's how come you got stabbed on Empire. I got stabbed on Empire. So you really fucked up." You know what's so funny? You should look at what I wrote when I was putting this on the phone when I was making this recording. That's what's so funny, huh? Oh man. Mm-mm. Another person's real mad because they looking stupid as shit. And they know shit, and all they were doing was fucking up a person's anatomy because everything I said was a precise situation for them to survive. But anyway, I don't care, you know. Another person is just jealous because another nigga just played Humpty Dumpty on this planet and just dropped them off and he couldn't be on a level. Mm. Good for you, you know. It's just like going to it's like going to hustle from the Cupid, right? it wasn't enough that it, you know, it's bad enough to have to split up what I love a certain type of way. Too bad for you. You know, another person said it wasn't fair until they found out that they had one situation too. And when these situations look, they're like, yo, well, guess what? That is mine. And then they're like, yo, what you say? Yeah, fuck this. Yeah, you know something? Too bad for you. And you know, if you want to sit in the next room, talk shit all day, so you can say you heard the vibration in the background in his consciousness, because you know you can naturally hear when I think, right? Certain people, right? Well, let me just tell you something like this. It's fucked up when other people could just hear my consciousness and they want to deny an individual, because how could that happen and how could that be so real? Because, you know something, good for you. Matter of fact, it's when I start cutting off my consciousness, then people come up with so many excuses because they want power, because they want to live like a cannibal, because they want power, right? And they're just mad at other individuals regarding me at the time because they want to do some more savage shit because they're tired of living. So they just put their life down. What the fuck? If you tired of living, I'm gonna give you a hotline and a phone call, and then we'll just line you up with somebody that just feels an aggression, and however you want it, and then it happens to you. Matter of fact, call Central Intelligence and the Federal Bureau of Investigation or the International Security and tell them how you feel. Have a wonderful day. Love one. They have injections for that too. You know, I survived it and I loved myself. You think about that. Love one.